Well, hello everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well today. I'm coming on to talk about a serious topic though. I saw Tasha made a video regarding her Oscar, a scammer utilizing her images of him, that he was for sale, and that somebody reached out to that person. I was trying to think of the right word, but we'll just use person. And requested a safety photo, and then the safety photo that was provided is clearly photoshopped. It basically was a lined piece of paper that they had written a name and a date and laid, like superimposed it on top of the photo of Oscar. His hands were covered. You could clearly see it was photoshopped. And Suzanne of Baby Bunting's Nursery, I will link both of their videos down below so you can see exactly what I'm referring to. And then Suzanne was talking about some different ideas as a seller, especially on the secondary market when you're purchasing a baby from a collector. For example, I'll give you one of her examples. I'll link her below. You can go listen to all her ideas. One of her examples was to request a photo, say, of behind the ear of the baby you're thinking of potentially purchasing from somebody, because that's not typically something that a collector would have posted on any of their social media accounts or even on their video, because, you know, a video can be stopped and a screenshot taken. So think of different parts of the body that you could request a photo of that would help you believe that they actually have the baby, because they couldn't provide it if they didn't actually have the baby. But what I'm going to talk about, and Suzanne had some really great ideas, so please go listen to her video. But what I'm going to talk about is the actual safety photo. So I myself sell kits from time to time and always provide safety photos for those. If you're purchasing from an artist, make sure it's a reputable artist. If you're new in this hobby, reach out to some of the collectors who've been around for a while and say, hey, have you heard of so-and-so? If you see a baby on eBay that you're interested, or Etsy or somewhere, and they're using their nursery name, go look on Facebook and see if they have a nursery page. Go look on Instagram, look for their reviews. Ask them for references from past clients that they can give you. If they don't have reviews. If they have reviews, that is very helpful. See if they have a website. Because buying originally from the artist, an artist is, well, I will only speak for myself. I would not post Sapphira for sale, take somebody's money, and then send them something else, or not send them anything. I wouldn't risk my reputation as an artist. And I would imagine most artists feel that way. Where we're seeing this scamming going on is in the secondary market. Meaning a collector has a baby and, okay, that's not true. I have to go back a minute, because some of the scammers are using images from, well, even if they're using, no, that's not true. Okay, I should have thought this through a little bit more. I thought I had thought it through well enough, but just work with me here. I'm on a straight path right now. I got it. I have to go through my little channels in my brain. So really it is the secondary market, because even if they're using prototype photos, they're claiming to be that they bought that prototype baby, meaning it's not the artist selling, they're claiming to potentially be the first time mommy or second or third or whatever. So yes, it is the secondary market. So what I want to talk about is safety photos. So first of all, this is what I do. I'm going to do it for you. Clear piece of paper. Generally I fold it in half, and I'll explain why I do that in a minute. And this is what I write. And you're going to have, people are going to do whatever they want. They're going to I put my nursery name, which is, this is what people know me as, is Kymberlee's Cocoon. I don't know if this is in the screen or not. Kymberlee's Cocoon. And then I will put the date. So today is November 4th, The year is 2020. And then let's say, oh, I can't even write that I'm selling them. But you could write on there, you know, what's your kit name, darling? You're Atticus to me. Y'all are shouting it at me. Braden. You could put Braden kit and then put the COA number, whatever. So like if I'm posting something for sale, let's say we'll do a kit first. So if I have, excuse me, darling, if I'm selling this kit, of course he would not be dressed. He would just be the raw kit. I will either take my safety photo or the COA, one or the other. I might put this back behind him or the COA off to the side. I try to always put something in their hands like this. And it takes sometimes a while to get it to be held properly. So in the post that Tasha shared with her Oscar, it's setting on top. But if you're not somebody who understands computers and photography and stuff, you might, oh, wow, that looks like it's a safety photo. If you're unsure, somebody who is looking to sell their a baby won't mind you asking for specifics. So let's say I posted him like that and somebody messaged me, you know, I'm really interested in your Braden kit. Would you mind taking me a safety photo? And this is my suggestion to you. Even if it's posted with a safety photo, ask, can you please take a safety photo where it's in the baby or the kit's hands, or under the left leg, or behind their head? You're going to see wrinkles in the paper. You can't fake that. I mean, you could totally Photoshop it in, but you know, you're not going to get the real paper won't lay like a Photoshop thing will. And of course, if they're going to take the time to wrinkle the paper and all that, oh, God bless them. But my point is, request those things. Now, if I'm selling a baby, let's say I can't even say it, but same thing. I might have posted her like this, where, oh wow, it's in her hands. That's great. But message me and say, see, like that. How do you know what I'm saying? I hope that's coming up well. But you can ask, I see you have this baby for sale. I see you have a safety photo. Would you mind laying the baby on its right side and put the safety photo under the baby's arm? There you go. That is legitimate looking. They've already seen the safety photo, but now they're asking me to do something like this. Now, the reason I like to fold it, because I don't like to waste paper. Now, for example, if I posted this baby for sale today, but it's 5 days away, I get a message. When somebody, always, if you've seen something posted, let's say it was posted October 14th with a safety photo, message that person and say, can you do a safety photo with today's date? You don't know if that person sold that baby 2 days after they posted it and they're just trying to still make money. You want okay, so now let's say today is November, what did I say? So what I'll do is I'll flip this, and then I'll do it because I don't like to waste paper, but I will then write Kymberlee's Cocoon. Let's say it's November 8th, 2020. So if somebody, even if they didn't ask that, if they said, can you take a safety photo of the baby on her side with the paper on her, I will rewrite it with the new date. So those are my tips. Ask for a safety photo to be held by the baby in a position that you feel confident it can't be photoshopped. Under the leg, behind the head. I like doing it in the hands because then you can see, you know, you're going to get a bent piece of paper. You'll see the fingers curled around it. If they have closed hands, you can say, you know, tuck it like that. Let's say both her hands were closed. Right down here, so this is blocking blank paper and not the actual safety photo. That's another reason I like to fold it, because you can see. You know what I'm saying? So that's my tip, is all about the safety photo and where it's placed and how it's positioned. Same thing with COAs, very important. If somebody lists the kit or the baby comes with a COA, you want to see that COA in a photo, and if let's say that sometimes people don't post number this of that, let's say number 4 of 500, But if they do, you want to see that COA, that it matches what they're claiming. Or if they don't post the number, you still want to see the COA and that it actually has the numbers on it. So again, that's also about positioning. So I, as an artist, would not be annoyed or offended with a potential client messaging me and saying, I'm selling Sapphira. Ooh, so hard to say. Please, can you take an updated safety photo with today's date? Absolutely. Why wouldn't I do that? So anytime you're selling on the secondary market, again, if you're buying firsthand, make sure your artist is reputable. Again, I can only speak for myself. I do box packing videos. I show everything that goes in the box. If the mommy has a YouTube channel, I put a link to their box opening in my box packing. It is a great proof of my reputation and my integrity in this industry that I do that. It validates who I am as a person and as an artist in this industry. I know not everybody does all those things, and I'm not saying you have to do that, but if somebody were to message me and say, how do I know you're a real artist? I could steer them towards my playlist here on YouTube of my box packings, of my photo shoot videos. But for the secondary market, this is very, very important. And again, Suzanne had some great ideas. Go check out her video. It's linked below. And also to see the origin of my video came from Tasha's video, which is about her Oscar. And if you want to see the screenshot that she shares of Oscar with the fake safety photo, you will see that on Tasha's channel. Again, that will be linked below as well. So anyway, those are my tips for buying on the secondary market. And I feel really sad that the reborn hobbies industry, whatever, has come to this. I belong to other doll communities. I do collect other dolls, as you know, and I don't see any of this going on in any of those other venues. I recently purchased a couple little dolls for my Blythe house. Not Blythe dolls, smaller dolls. And it never even crossed my mind to, you know, can you do a safety photo for me? It didn't, because I've been following these pages for a while now, and you don't see that, and people just send what, you know, have what they're selling kind of thing. I did ask for other photos to see, like the doll without the clothes on, to make sure the everything was intact. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a shame that the reborn industry has come to this. And people will kind of stop at nothing to, you know, try to get money, I suppose, for nothing. And you know, people have figured out about making other accounts, and, you know, they don't care. They're not using their real name. It's not like they're trying to keep their reputation as an artist intact, or even as a seller. They create new accounts on eBay, new accounts on Instagram, new names on Facebook, etc. So be very, very careful, especially if you're new to this hobby. Reach out to a seasoned collector and say, hey, I'm thinking of purchasing a baby from so-and-so. Have you heard of them? Do you know them? I believe, and I don't know what they're called, you'll have to do your own research. I believe there are some pages on Facebook designated to scammers, like calling them out. But again, like I said, people are very sly. They change their name and stuff, so that's not always the best way. But like in the case of Tasha's, if you saw that come up, you just report it. Let Tasha know, because she's got the doll, but you know, she has Oscar. Letting her know was wonderful. And then anytime it would pop up, you just keep reporting it to, say, Facebook, and eventually that person gets shut down. But like I said, they just create new accounts. So as the collector, very, very important to ask for safety photo. And again, if you study the baby you're thinking of buying, if it has two closed hands, again, ask for the safety photo to be positioned somewhere else, under the head, not just sitting up here, because somebody could do what that person did. So under the head, you want the head on the paper because that's going to create some movement in the paper. Or if it has open hands, say, can you lay it where it's being held by the baby? So those are my thoughts. And again, asking for a current, although this is the current one, but if several days have passed, let's say you've seen a baby on Facebook, they've done everything right. They're, say, the third time mom, and let's say the baby has, I don't know, a tear in the cloth body. And they've written up on their little post, such and such a kit by so-and-so, painted by so-and-so. I'm the third mommy. I purchased this baby in 2019. It weighs this much, it's this long. Beautiful baby, lovely rooted. There is one flaw, there's a tear in the body, whatever. They've been very honest. Their photos are clear. They have a safety photo, a photo of the COA, but it's been up there for 3 or 4 days. So you message them and say, I'm interested in your baby. I have a couple questions. If you have them, you put them and say, I would also like you to do a current safety photo. And that's when you would say, and when you make your current safety photo, could you please, put it under the head. Make sure the doll is holding the photo in its hands. Put it under a leg. Have it sticking out from the left side of the baby. Whatever you deem most appropriate. Can you lay the baby on its right side with the safety photo sticking out from under it? Or, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can be creative and come up with things. So that is my whole, I don't know if it's the solution to this problem, but hopefully this will help some of you navigate the secondary market a little bit better and feel more confident in who you're buying from. It only takes one bad apple in the barrel to spoil the bunch, and the rest of us good apples have to, speak up if we have suggestions like Suzanne and I have had to hopefully help prevent this from happening and hopefully, push that bad apple out of the barrel and we can all just breathe again. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'm not going to tour around, but I will just say, as you can see, these 3 have been changed. I also changed Juliet and Abigail. I changed them the other day. I had a little bit of dolly time. I'll just show you the ones I changed. So Saffron and Sapphira are wearing these beautiful Little Me outfits from Judy at Bloyer Babies. And then Atticus is wearing this lovely sleeper, which I can't remember where I got. I might have got this in one of Katie's sales, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I will show you, I changed these 2 lovelies. And I gave Juliet her little curls. Look how darling they are. So they're a bit warmer for the weather. Although it did warm back up. It's been in the 60s this week, so anyway. Maxie says, hi, Mommy. And sweet little Alexia, the Yona kit, did make it home to her mommy, so I posted her box packing, and her mommy is so happy with her. All right, everybody, have a blessed rest of your day, and as always, I have Genevieve and Bijanier's dresses here. I will change them soon. As always, find at least one thing to be joyful about today, ladies. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye-bye.